Thanks for joining us. I'm Liam Martin with the WBZ News Update. Let's take a look at our top stories. The FAA is investigating a close call at Logan Airport. A JetBlue plane about to land in Boston nearly collided with another aircraft on the runway. The FAA says a Learjet took off without clearance on an intersecting runway, even after repeated instructions not to. That forced the JetBlue crew to take evasive action. It's unclear how close they came to colliding. Two people accused of stealing a car with a toddler inside are now facing a number of charges, including kidnapping, after an SUV they stole had a toddler in it. Adam Maxu and Jamie Garrity were arrested after a high-speed police chase on 495. They appeared in court yesterday. If they make bail, they'll be required to wear GPS monitors and ordered to home confinement. School hours are going to stay the same in Billerica after a controversial proposal to extend the school day was shot down. The debate over class time started 6 months ago when teachers negotiated a new contract to increase their workdays by 30 minutes. The school committee voted down the plan, and the superintendent tells WBZ it will not be revisited. Let's get a check of our next weather forecast now with meteorologist Zach Green. Hey, Zach.
Good morning, Liam. Turning the calendar page. Happy March 1st, everyone. Starting with some slick conditions initially, but we're out of that risk as we close in on the mid-morning hours, filtering in more clouds as we get closer to midday, and that seems to be the scenario through the afternoon, too. Likely landing to an overcast scene towards sunset. And a few chances of late rain, but with still plenty of window opportunity to take advantage of prior to this weak little brush. It's likely available closer to the 6 and 7 o'clock hours for interior locations, 7 to 9 p.m. as we get closer to 495 on the eastern side of the state. This is going to be wrapping up around midnight, but we do reload with another brush coming tomorrow morning, and this is a little more widespread. So it's definitely damp and dreary to start our Thursday, and we have a few areas that may be cold enough right at the surface to allow for some freezing rain development. If the best case to see that will likely be to the northern side of Route 2. I really think higher elevation to the Green Mountains over into southern Vermont are probably going to have more of that consideration than those around the Pike, but nonetheless, we should all add some additional time for our morning drive on Thursday. Otherwise, these two quick little rounds really not going to leave much in its wake outside of maybe just some melting from the accumulation that we had after yesterday's mess. 47 degrees is expected tomorrow afternoon before we're turning the corner. We're going to be a little bit cooler at the end of the week. All eyes on a pretty big storm heading in our direction. But now for the upcoming weekend, we have slid the timeline little by little. So Friday at 8 p.m., most of the activity out of our way. We've got this developing wave of low pressure that's pretty much going to hug the coastline. And if this is the current trend, we're going to keep most of the accumulating snow off into the northern side of the Pike with the highest values moving for areas farther north. If we start to see that sag a little farther to the south and east, may do enough to drag some of that accumulation a little bit closer to home. So we have to keep a close eye on that. Still another day or two away from really putting some fine numbers on the map. But nonetheless, Saturday is our point of emphasis, Liam. By Sunday, we're wrapping things up. By Monday, we're back in the mid-40s.
All right, sounds good. Zach, thank you. I'm Liam Martin. This has been a WBZ News Update. Have a great day, everybody.